Hello and welcome to Inside Grand Prix TV. My name is Kira and I hope you guys are ready for the Formula One season 2010.
The online betting is already very lively. Who's going to be champion? Which team will win the Constructors' crown? The hunt for the best odds has begun. The star reaching for the stars. Mercedes GP is already being hailed as Germany's national motor racing team. The drivers, Nico Rosberg and Formula One luminary Michael Schumacher. Now 41, the 7 times world champion is as hungry as ever for success. With the combination of Mercedes, Ross Brown and my experience, I think we can actually only have one aim. That's to win the World Championship. That's what I'm planning to do. And indeed, we've also undertaken to achieve that at some point during the next 3 years. In Italy, they're aiming to get back on track to victory. For the Reds, 2009 was a black year. They hope the new F10 will bring a return to their former success, with Felipe Massa and Fernando Alonso under pressure to achieve it. There's only one aim, to finish one place better than last year. Sebastian Vettel, keen to attack as ever. There's some catching up to do in the new RB6, the power pack in Formula One. On to the team of champions, McLaren Mercedes, with reigning world champion Jenson Button and 2008 winner Lewis Hamilton. 2 letters, 3 numbers, the MP425. So aerodynamically extreme that the shark fin projects all the way to the rear wing, and yet it's no guarantee for overall victory. Test results, predictions and betting odds. By the weekend at the latest, fans, teams and drivers will know what they're really up against. Before the first Formula One encounter takes place in Bahrain, here are a few of this season's new features. With 4 F1 debutants, the FIA has increased the grid to 13 teams, the most ever. Bigger, too, in 2010 are the tanks, as the major rule change stipulates refueling during the race is banned. The teams thus need extra efficiency and new strategies, with the drivers starting each race with over 140 kilos of fuel. The car's minimum weight has been increased, as the tank, after all, is now full to the brim. Heavier cars and the tyres needing to be significantly more durable, the second big change of the season. The front tyres will now be narrower. It's enough to get the engineers sweating, as this calls for completely new axle geometry. Narrow means less contact and thus less resistance. The key is to understand the tyre material. KERS, the energy recovery system, proved to be very expensive last year. In 2010, all teams are voluntarily racing without it.
Coming up, the Brembo brake facts. But first, the latest news from the grid.
Essential for the drivers, a new section added to the Shakir circuit. The reason for this move was simple. The teams need adequate room on the asphalt carpet. Sebastian Vettel introduces us on the race simulator to the newly added passage. There's a new part to the circuit, a left turn and a drawn-out right, which then goes into an extremely slow left-right combination that's incredibly hard to see into. You then carry on going right, step on the throttle early up the slope and then come to another right-left combination before returning very slowly through a final left-hand hairpin back onto the old part of the track. The new section has made the circuit around 900 meters longer and added 8 corners, while the number of laps to be completed has been reduced, down from 57 to 49. And so to a special breaking point on the Bahrain Shakir circuit. The Brembo engineers know well that it's going into turn 1 where the drivers brake hardest, slowing down by 241 kilometers an hour. 1,933 kilowatts of energy are released in the process. Up to 4.6 G pull at the driver, who has to push down with 132 kilograms onto the brake.
That's all for today. See you soon here at Inside Grand Prix TV. Bye bye.